Hi Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your angel and spirit guide message reading for you. Now, if this reading resonates, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. So let's dive right in and see what your angels and your spirit guides have to say. These are your spirit animal cards, kind of like also your totem animal for this time period. And if you've noticed, these readings are undated because whenever you stumble across it is the exact moment that Spirit wants you to hear this message. So angel and spirit guide message for Sagittarius. Angel and spirit guide message for Sagittarius. Angel and spirit guide message for Sagittarius. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. This one right here, the cat spirit. And this one right here, the canary spirit. So I love this. It's claiming your independence and sing your own song. Also, sing your own song while you claim your independence. That's really beautiful. Oh, I like that. 12 and 13. Angel and spirit guide message for Sagittarius. Angel and spirit guide message for Sagittarius. Angel and spirit guide message for Sagittarius. These are your chakra cards, and if any of these decks speak to you, they'll all be listed in the description box below. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. This one right here, inner child, and this one right here, forgiveness. Now these are both the heart chakra, so for you during this time, Sagittarius, your heart is really going to be key. Angel and spirit guide message, Sagittarius. Daisy. Oh my gosh. Stop. Okay. Angel and spirit guide message, Sagittarius. 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 Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Okay, so this is at your center and just a little bit more. There we go. Right, so you have the Eight of Wands right at the center, so a lot of change. And then we have the Queen of Swords in air sign energy, a Gemini, a Libra, and Aquarius. Right? The Five of Wands. The Page of Wands. This is you shining through as a page, as a student. Okay? We have here perspective. That's the Hanged Man. The Chariot. Cancer energy. This is a time frame of June 21st to July 22nd. The Two of Cups, love. Minor Arcana Lovers card. The Three of Wands. The King of Wands. Fire sign energy again. Now this is you. You have a different perspective on things than other people. And the Eight of Cups, walking away from what you had once thought you would love, or walking away, new start, new beginnings. Right? The repeat of the number 8 is saying that during this time, you can take things very, very seriously. But this is also saying here, this is also saying that as you are looking at things, as you are gaining an understanding, I do see like a quick action towards something. It's kind of like you thought about it, you've been thinking about it, and now it's like, okay, now I act. Now I go after what I desire. So claiming your independence, not living for anybody else anymore. That can be, it can be a little bit blunt, of course, if you have your responsibilities. It's not living for your responsibilities, but it's also not letting your responsibilities become your whole entire life. Like when you don't have an identity anymore, where it feels like I'm not me, I am just, somebody's mother, somebody's father, somebody's sister, somebody's brother, all that kind of stuff, somebody's partner. You're really sitting here now and being like, no, I need to know who I am, what I want, and I'm claiming my independence. But I also really see this as claiming your self-identity. And as you do so, you start singing your own song. I mean, it's like you're empowered, you're emboldened, and you're like, I will let it shine, and I will keep on moving forward. Okay. Also, during this time, if you see cats or canaries in imagery, a cat just walking by you, remember, that's a sign. Claim your independence. Claim yourself. Claim what it is that you want. And then we have inner child and forgiveness. For some, it's forgiving your inner child. It's sitting there and saying, I forgive who I once was, or I forgive, that I wasn't, strong enough, or that I was mad at myself when I was little, or I forgive what has happened to me or what had happened to me. And it doesn't mean that you want to go back and repeat any of it, but it is a forgiveness. It is like, okay, now I need to move forward. And it can also be forgiveness around the child, okay? But I really do see like forgiveness sets you free. It helps you move forward. It helps you see what you desire, see what you want, see what you need. And as you have that power coming around you, right? As you connect with who you once were. And it's the mistakes. You could be sitting there, and even some part of your subconscious might be saying, oh, if only I was a good enough kid, this wouldn't have happened, that wouldn't have happened. And you still kind of play that out in your adulthood. You try to just make everything perfect, because if everything's perfect, then, your parents wouldn't have been upset, or nobody would have gotten divorced, or, this wouldn't have happened, that wouldn't have happened. So here, and it can also be that you found, for some of you Sagittarians, you could have found that when you got really mad at something, something big happened. So you always tried to keep your temper in check, not ever get really upset. And it isn't that, Sagittarius, you getting upset makes something big happen. It means that you have a long fuse. So by the time you're mad, everybody else is furious. They're ready to storm the castle. So just releasing some of that baggage. And it's not for anybody else, it's for yourself. It's so that you can move forward with a light and joyous heart, so that laughter and happiness and bliss are part of this time for you. At the heart of everything, you have the Eight of Wands. This is huge change. Now, it can be that as you claim your power, as you claim your throne, as you claim your truth, there is just a shift that happens, and you might be surprised by it. You might be like, oh my gosh, seriously? And this change that is coming in, this empowerment, this beauty that is around you, you're owning it. I mean, this is a time where you are seen, you are heard. You're also going to see this as a student time for you, where you're looking at things, comprehending things, really taking things in. But it is a time where you embrace your strength, when you embrace your power, your purpose, your desire, and you move forward in it. It's going to be a time where you know yourself. And you are that actor upon the stage. People turn towards you, and things are going to be happening quickly. And this is going to be, okay, as things change, you're going to want to kind of hold on and be like, oh no, it can't possibly. But really seriously, as things change, you yourself are empowered. As things change, grace surrounds you. As things change, you step into a beauty that was part of your inner child, that is part of the reason why you're here on this earthly plane. And I just see you, I really do. I see you as kind of twirling that wand. You're making a barrier between you and the outside world, and you're like, I'm changing this. This is me. This isn't you. This is me. Claiming my independence, singing my song, claiming what I want, forgiveness, because I'm setting myself free, and then you put that crown on your head. And it's like, bam. It's like, wow, breathless. Breathless beauty. And then there's a Queen of Swords energy. Okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, and air sign energy. It's like, I know. I know what I want. I know what I need. I know where I'm heading. I know where I'm going. You might not know fully, but there's a sense here. There's a purpose. And, with air sign energy, air signs have to watch out. Like fire signs, you guys can be a bit hot-headed, right? So that's what you have to watch out for, kind of letting the temper take over. Sagittarius, you're the most tempered of all the fire signs. Air sign energies being sharp-tongued. Now, you can be dealing with an air sign energy that is very sharp-tongued, or that, you're having trouble with communication. Like as I stumbled with my words, you might find that you two stumble. You're saying the same thing, or you're saying kind of the same thing, but it's not really working out the same way. But I also see there's this ferocity to you, your passion, your determination, your passion for life and self. That is really, really seen. And then with the Queen of Swords, your mind, okay? The way that you look at things, the way that you're seeing things, that's going to be really intense. You're also not going to be suffering fools well. That isn't something that you even want to put up with during this time. All right? You are looking at your future, what you desire, and you are really claiming the way that you walk forward. And as you do so, you're looking at where it is that you want to be. Okay? You're looking at the future to come. You're looking at, your ships coming in. You're also looking at investments, kind of ships going out. Where are you investing your time? Where are you investing your energy? What is it that you want? It might actually be investing like in a bank. You're looking at things and you're being very wise, very prudent about it all. And as you are looking at this, okay, as you are gaining an understanding, you're going to find, Sagittarius, you just see things differently than everybody else. And that can be really frustrating. I'm not even going to lie. You have such a unique way of seeing things. And it's really, really beautiful here because, okay, so here you have a man suspended with time. So people might be like, oh my gosh, you're running out of time, or, thinking about the future, everything like that. And there's just some wisdom that's going to come, some way of seeing a greater truth. And that's going to help you move forward as this eagle, as this kind of powerhouse. Okay, it's kind of like, I know what I want. You have this big wingspan, so you can cover ground. You can soar with ease, and you are able to take care of yourself. Even when people don't think that you are, it's kind of like you have an ace up your sleeve. You have something beautiful hidden, all right? And it's going to be shown to you as you walk away from something you once thought you would love, or as you see things changing, you see things evolving, as you see yourself coming into your power. The Eight of Cups is an ending. Now, this can be an ending as severe as a divorce. It doesn't have to be. If you're in a relationship, you're like, oh my gosh, no, Dane. But it is an ending where you're like, I'm done. It's over. It's time to move on. It can be a thought pattern. It can be a pain. It can be something that you're forgiving. And it might be something where you kind of had this dream and you thought things were going to go one way. And you were mad, because people get mad. And the angels are saying, it's okay. I'm here with you. It's kind of like, it's okay to get mad. You don't always have to have that smile on your face, Sagittarius, and be like, oh my gosh, it's okay. Oh my gosh, I got this. Oh my gosh, I'm good. Everything's fine. Here, it's a walking away. It's saying, everything wasn't fine. I thought I wanted this. I thought I loved this. I thought this was a part of me, but I was wrong. And now I'm setting myself free. And you are being freed. And it is beautiful. And as you embrace that freedom, you have the Chariot coming. Okay? This is bravery. This is speed of self, speed of consciousness. Okay? This is the Pegasus right here. And it's like, I got this. And I love the fire from her wings. It's like, you know what? I'm on fire. I am on fire as I move forward. I know what I desire. I know what I want. And you're always going to be learning, always going to be understanding, always going to be seeing things in new lights, in new ways, with new mysteries. Okay? There is just this sense of so much more coming to you, and so much more that you're embracing. And you're taking it all in. Other people might be like, oh, you should do this, you should do that, you should be like this, you should be like that. No, you're taking it all in. You're soaking it in like a sponge. It's your inner child. And this is oh my gosh, that's your inner child coming out right here. It can also be a Leo or an Aries energy coming out, but it's first and foremost talking about yourself. All right? You might be working with somebody whose passion kind of matches your passion, but just be mindful during this time that, especially working with, it can be with a Cancer energy. I see it more with a fire sign energy, but it can be somebody who's very passionate, very, heart's in it 1,010%. But you're going to see yourself going a different course than this person, kind of looking at things and not having everything always kind of line up, measure up. And here with the Page of Wands, take everything in. Learn everything. This is a tremendous time to look at what you are passionate about, to look at how you want to move forward, and you're soaking everything in like a sponge. And you are going to find that the knowledge that you acquire, the way that you see things now, is going to be so impactful for the future, so impactful for your way of moving forward. It's leading you to being that king, to claiming that throne, and saying, you know what, no more. No more to the doubts, the fears, the apprehensions, the feeling of being overwhelmed or out of your depth, because you're embracing what you love. And as you're embracing what you love, this is water sign energy. This, definitely calling on that Cancer, but this is also the minor arcana Lover's card. It's like, I am in love with what I'm doing. I'm in love with the way I'm moving forward. I'm in love with my heart, my passion, my soul, myself. And you have the 5 of Wands right here. And I just have to look at this for a moment because, it's all her. It's her face on every different person. So there can be something here with the 5 of Wands. Now, usually I see this as a fight that starts off small and then just escalates. This can also be, your thoughts, or internally or externally, just a lot of things coming at you and you feel like you have to fight for it. But what I see here, really, Sagittarius, is that you're fighting yourself. It's like, I can do this. And then you play devil's advocate to yourself. And it's like, yeah, but can you? Can you do this? Can you do that? Are you moving forward in the right way? What if that was the right thing to do? And this is the mistake, and everything like this. And it can paralyze you because she's just standing in the middle. All the others have the wand out. They look like they're part of action. And here, she's just standing, contemplating, seeing. And so during this time, just be very mindful. And your angels really are saying to be very mindful that you're going to see many different strands of things, many different ways that they can evolve, in many different ways that they can move forward. And then as you're seeing these different strands, as you're seeing these different evolutions, you're going to doubt, like, can I move forward the right way? What if I make a misstep? And that can really paralyze you. It's like that fear of action. And Spirit is saying here, no, you're not going to fail. You might stumble, most definitely. Things might not turn out the way that you had expected, but that is a part of life. And what I'm seeing is like you're looking, contemplating, understanding, and then you're being empowered, you're being emboldened. And it's like you break that illusion, you shatter it, and instead of seeing the ways that you could, but it's always in your head, it's always kind of through intuition, okay? It's not through actual doing. You're like, okay, now I need to do it. Now I need to go for it. And this is how you claim your kingdom, right? Most definitely. Because the thing with the kings, and the thing that I love about the kings in this deck, is that it's just the throne with a crown. And it's like, wow. And so with the throne with the crown, it's like you are putting that crown on your head and you're saying, this is me. No other face needs to be in there. The queen, she has her face. Why? Because it's like an austere power. It's like she has her truth and she's worked hard for it. And people will be seeing that. But this is something much more private. So even though the queen is the director behind the scenes and is the person who isn't always going to be called on, and the king is the actor upon the stage, the one everybody comes to look at, there's something very private here about it, about claiming that role, about playing that part. And it doesn't mean that you have to be playing a part. What did Shakespeare say? All the world's a stage, and all the men and women simply players, and each man in his time plays many parts. And that's what you're seeing here. You're seeing the many parts that you're playing. You're seeing yourself step into your role and claiming it with power and with dignity. And you're looking at the future to come. And it's like, I got this. Yes, there will be twists and turns along the way. Yes, I don't know exactly how other people are going to handle this, but, it's kind of like, by George, I'm going to do my best. And if you stumble, if you fall, if you fail, your angels are saying, first of all, they're right there with you. Okay? They will always protect you from the worst of the falls. You might be saying, okay, what the heck? Like, I've fallen really well. What do you mean you're protecting me from the worst of the falls? And the angels want you to know they are. They want you to know that you are more valuable than you could have imagined. And they want to see you embrace a height because that you don't know you can. Because your uniqueness, your way of seeing things so differently than everybody else, your power, your passion, your truth, that's what's igniting you. That's what's moving you forward. Okay, and Spirit is saying, and your angels, most definitely, are saying they don't want you like everybody else. There's a uniqueness, there's a beauty to you. And even though you walk a road that others might not really understand, okay, or you're shifting tactics, you're looking at things anew and you're like, wow, okay, that was a setback, but I'm not going to be silenced. I'm not going to be scared. I'm going to keep on moving forward. They're saying that's it. And then you walk to you're walking into a new stage in your life, a new chapter in your existence, and your subconscious message here is the Devil card. Now, this is Capricorn energy, a time frame December 22nd to January 19th. All right? But here, it's the snake around the neck. Okay? It is the shedding of a skin. It is a speaking truths. Okay? It can also be, serpent speak, like deceits, but I'm not really seeing that for you, Sagittarius. I'm more seeing like you're shedding a skin. You're shedding away something that is no longer right. And you're being empowered. And you have this necklace, and you can wear it as an ornament, but there's also a deadliness to you when you strike during this time. So just know that there is most definitely a ferocity, and that's how you're going to keep your throne. And I'm not saying, be mean to people, go after them, but I'm saying know your knowledge, stand your ground. You might be having a bit of a run-in with an air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They can bring up some things inside yourself where you really start seeing all the different options, and then you kind of become paralyzed because there is a lot of movement here, a lot of change. But as you're moving forward, there is this sense of being able to protect yourself, but also great passion, great fire, surrounding your mind, surrounding the way that you see things. And as you're looking at things anew, as you are embracing this power, your subconscious chakra energy is the root chakra. This is family, people who have become like family to you. This is your love, your joy, your passion, your determination. Okay, this is, again, your root chakra, which is located at the base of your spine. This is the energy that flows through you, vitality, what you trust. And this is really making sure that during this time, you have good people around you. You're also going to find that you kind of repel the bad. So you might sit there and be like, oh my gosh, I can't stand this person, right? And that person winds up staying away from you a bit as you're working things out, as you're understanding, or they come into your sphere and you're thinking, oh my God, I don't have time to talk about this. I don't have time to, be cornered by you. And then they just kind of they wrap things up themselves. They move forward themselves and you're like, wow, that was really nice. Or they just kind of walk past and you might be like, well, what the heck? You always talk to me, why aren't you talking to me now? But let it go because it's going to be the best thing that happens. It really is. And then your subconscious spirit animal and totem animal is the bobcat spirit. It says life is a mystery. We're not here to understand it all. We're here to embrace it. We're here to live with it and kind of hold on for the ride. And you're going to see that as you do, the mysteries that are unfolding are so much more beautiful than you had ever imagined or could have ever anticipated. All right, Sagittarius, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you, and I love you all. Bye.